Hello, everyone. My name is Edison. How are you all doing today? I'm gonna paint a picture for you here. Actually, before we get started, I woke up just the other day. I went downstairs to grab my cup of coffee. I walked over to the coffee machine and I noticed a new mug beside it that someone in my family has recently purchased, and I didn't recognize it. I look down and I see this. And for some reason or other in my head, I thought that this was like a Pokemon right here and that this was some weird thing from the Pokemon show. I have no idea why I thought that just at a glance. I had to stare at it for a couple seconds and then realize, oh, that's a Beauty and the Beast mug. That is not a Pokemon mug. But anyway, I made my goal today to turn this flower into a Pokemon. I first I thought it was like a Bulbasaur or like what is that weird wasp type of thing? Not the wasp, the moth. Um, but yeah, we're gonna transform this mug to look like a Pokemon. No idea how I'm gonna do that, but we'll figure it out as we go. Great, I have to erase that like this now because I've been switching around too much. It would be a waste to just undo it. Okay, so let's just get into it. So I'm gonna turn this down to opacity 37, something really low like that. I'm gonna try and make this short and sweet. So let's see here. He's got some kind of spiky flowery back. I'm not gonna make this any particular Pokemon either, just whatever I feel like making. And then he's got like some kind of tuft coming out here. And his little, I guess it's like a turtle type of thing, but his little turtle head. That looks like a Pokemon, right? And then his little, I don't know, that's way too close for his feet. That's way too close. What am I doing? Oh, undo, 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 undo. Let me just back quickly out of that one. Don't want, nothing happened there. Nope. What, wait, he can have like big flippity leaf feet. Look at this. That's super weird looking. He can have little stubby one. Oh, I like that a lot actually. That looks more like his tongue over there. Aw, and let's just make him super cute. Why don't we? Looks like an Eevee evolution right now. Ooh, this could be his tail. That I'd like that. And just finish his flower on top. Okay. We got ourselves a little Pokemon. I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to turn this one down a little bit. The opacity. I'm going to actually get rid of this flower now. We don't need that. And going to turn the opacity down on this one. And let's just fix it up a little bit. Let's fix this. It's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. Okay, let's just fix him up a little bit. Do some better line art. Actually, you know what? A tool that I've never used, that I've always kind of wanted to use, was this one here, the curves tool. Oopsie, do I have to connect? Oh, I have to connect it. That's strange. But this curve tool to oh, that's weird. Oh, what? Wait, what? Why does it curve like that? No, I don't want that. What is it doing? What is it doing? What are you doing? Well, now you're not curving at all. Okay, well, that was an absolute waste of time that I'll probably cut out of the video, but the curve tool does not quite work for making curves, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, so we're just gonna have to draw it, just hand draw it. For those of you who don't know, I'm very familiar with Clip Studio, but I'm not a big Krita person. I'm pretty sure that should be fine. Let's make his hands a little bit chubbier there. Some little claws, little paws. Looking all right so far. Now this is going to be a little bit more tricky because it's like a leaf, right? I guess we could make it just... Now let's make it fuzzy. Like a big old paintbrush. Let's make this like a big, well, I guess the paintbrush tail, that's been done before though. But it's bushy nonetheless. It's a bushy tail. Now the eyes, my favorite part, the eyes. I'm not sure whether just to make them black or to make them like some kind of color. Little nose, just a tiny nose. And now the flower on top that I spent next to no time doing. And then I don't know what this is, like hair? And there it is. Let's erase this and see what it looks like. It's adorable, just as I thought it would be. It's adorable. All right, now let's paint it the iconic brown color that I thought it was. Hold on, let's just bring back this image real quick. There it is. Okay. Let's make it that same brownish type of color, that color over the whole thing. I'm not going to use bucket because I like to do things by hand. I don't know why. It's soothing to do it, which is why they made those adult coloring books that kind of blew up not too long ago. So this is the boring part right here, but that's okay. We don't need to pay too much attention to it. It's just etching and sketching and all that stuff. Actually, the whole process is kind of boring in drawing, so don't be surprised. Should we just make his eye black, or should we make it like hazel? Let's make it like a hazel color. Yeah, or not hazel, amber. Amber eyes. Always, amber is definitely my favorite eye color. It just looks so neat, so majestic. So this stuff, maybe it can be like a lighter shade, like almost like that. Not too sure if that would look great, but let's give it a shot. Oh, it's too big for this. I hate it when it's too big like that. It just barely pokes out. There we go. Now we can just color these in pretty much with ease. It's hard to contribute something meaningful to the world. Oh, let's make this flower like a reddish kind of. I'm just kind of adding colors, whatever I feel is necessary. I think it needs to be a little brighter if it's a Pokemon. There we go. This is looking okay. I'm not sure I like the red actually mixed with the brown. I'm not sure that that fits. Do you think it fits? I don't think that fits at all, really. It would need to be green if I wanted to make it red. Let's try... green's good enough. It'll have to be green. Simply because that looks the best on it right now. Because it's like a clover, right? It's like a clover. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Oh. I went outside of the lines a little bit. How are you guys holding up? You good? Good. Me too. Let's get rid of that. I don't like that at all. Looking good, sort of. Maybe. Maybe not. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Let's use a dropper. Let's actually, I'm going to experiment around a little bit. Oopsie. With this bit and see what works best. I'm going to go with a bucket. I'm going to select maybe a brighter yellow. Yeah. Do you think that looks good? Or should we make it like an orange? Will that look weird? Does that look too weird? Let's try it with the with this on. No, I like that a lot better actually. Let's do this one now. What does that look like to you? What just happened? Nice. There we go. So that looks better. Let's turn the lines back on so it doesn't look so weird. And now let's work on the shadows. So something I don't usually do is make shadows. Okay, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way too. No using tools in this software. So it doesn't have to be too much darker. It just has to be like noticeably darker. And we'll just work on it. We'll just keep going down. I don't know how this is gonna look. I don't draw enough to know how to draw properly, okay? How does the shadow bend around a leg? I don't also these shadows look terrible. Is that because they're not blue? Should they be blue? blue with the opacity down. Is that what they're supposed to be? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, hair I can do. Hair isn't too bad. Hair isn't too bad at all. Oh, easy peasy. Easy peasy. It looks terrible. I don't know. What should we name it? What should we name this type of Pokemon? So it's definitely a grass type. Definitely a grass type Pokemon. But what should its name be? What if we just name it something simple like Clove? It's Clove the Pokemon. Clove sounds more like a human name though, rather than a Pokemon name, you know? It still looks terrible, but that's okay. You're a beginner artist. Oh boy, I'm not, right, it has to be all in one go because the opacity's down. I'm seeing the errors of my ways. I'm doing good though. We're all doing good here. Now let's add some highlights. Now let's work on the head first. Let's work on the eye, I mean. Okay, erase that. Oh no, wait, that's it's supposed to be like that. So let's go new layer. And let's go super dark on the top. Let's use, no, this is fine. So it's going to be almost black on the top. So what we're going to want to do, so I'll show you. Well, you probably already know, but we're going to be using, let's go all the way white on the bottom just to get that extra glow. We're going to be using the blender tool, which is my favorite tool in FX right here. Turn that down a bit. And we're just going to go like this all the way through it. We're going to make it just nice and even all the way through. All right, well, that's about all the effort that I'm willing to put into it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed my little Pokemon. I don't know what to name it. Let's name it like Clovey. That's the most boring ass name. Whatever you guys want to name it, I'll let you put whatever you want in the comments. I don't know. But this is a Pokemon that I came up with after looking at a mug and thinking that I had a Pokemon on it. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.